Red Bull were found guilty of breaching F1's budget cap rules last season. Ted Kravitz has revealed rival teams are looking to throw Red Bull out of the Constructors' Championship as punishment for breaking the rules. The Sky Sports F1 host said this would be just one of the punishments, with teams also calling for the team to lose its prize money and pit lane position for 2023. He warns a tip of action could be enough to act as a detriment to stop teams breaching the cap next season. Kravitz explained, the other teams will demand that if there is a penalty to be meted out, that it is both sufficiently harsh in a sporting way and in a financial way, and in a way that has an effect on Red Bull going into next season. Because even though we are talking about the budget cap for last season, what all the other teams are saying is this has a beneficial effect for Red Bull going into 2022, this year and 2023. So I think a lot of teams are thinking, well, if you can exclude them from this year's Constructors' Championship, which they are just about to win, take away all of their money. Red Bull are well financed from all their sponsors anyway, so it's not going to be too much of a problem if they lose $150 million in prize money from Formula One, and have the effect of putting them at the back of the pit lane order for next year. That would be enough of a public sanction if they have been proved to have broken the rules to make it a deterrence for anybody else to do something similar in the future. It comes after Red Bull were found guilty of breaking F1's strict budget cap rules last season. The team were found to have breached the allowance by less than 5%, meaning it was only a minor transgression. However, it is understood teams are pushing for major penalties in a bid to set an example over Red Bull's wrongdoing. Kravitz added, there is a feeling amongst the teams, if you start delving into it, if you start asking questions, there's a lot of unease from the other teams. It's fair to say Red Bull are not the most popular team in the paddock at the moment. It's the equivalent of F1's financial fair play regulations. A lot of the other teams feel that Red Bull haven't been playing fair under the rules that they've been playing by. That's certainly backed up by the discussions that Red Bull are now having to have with the sport's governing body, the FIA, as to whether they were in excess of the amount of money they could spend, or whether they weren't. So it's going to rumble on for quite a while.